It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aight, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, yeah. You know we don't play guys. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these
smash that like button. Got some new King D.
These niggas ain't using me. They want my energy. Ain't nothing new. This is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cuticles. Like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable.
Damn.
Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it. Yeah, they're controlling the youth. Agenda of fusing.
Smash that like button, bitches.
We just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with the Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got to that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beard, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aight, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play guys, yeah.
God, that's that fire. Here we go. Let's get into 1500. Delicious. Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Oh, it is.
Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome, beaches. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing. Testing testicles. Testing, testing, testing. Testing testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 1520 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. Everest and K2 flexing on all you bitches. What's going on, fam? How are we doing today? We got some good juice, some good sauce, and some fucking more YouTube nonsense. We got some more YouTube nonsense that is going down, and that had to do with an earlier video that I posted today. We will get into it in just a moment. And this is like this is some fire. This is some fire in the fucking hole. Now, this actually happened a little while ago. I had a video that we dropped today, and what happened was the thumbnail, hold on a second. The thumbnail got deleted. I don't know if you knew this. The thumbnail got deleted from an earlier Extra Thirsty today. I did a video about being fat. I mean, I did a video about being fat like a lot of times, but today's video, we'll talk about in a second when we get into the tip. It just got deleted from the folder. Hold on a second, because I want to share with you once we get to it. But yeah, this, there we go. This video, we'll get into in just a second. What'd you smash today? Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Albeit a lot of people are trying to rip this country apart and trying to deny that this country's founded on fucking unity. So lest we forget that everyone needs to get fucking their shit together. Everyone needs to get their shit together today. We got some quality over quantity, but we also got some shit slinging. And I think we need to go into it. I think we need to get down with it. I think we need to cover some common fucking sense today. Make sure we're all on the same page. I know we are here, fam. I know we are fucking laying it down. It was just 1500 the other day. I know we're also on 1520. But what are you doing today? Anyone barbecuing? Anyone doing stuff? Eating real food? Real food? Real food? 4th of July food is fucking steak. Eat a steak. Eat a fucking steak. Leave the fucking hot dogs and the fucking grease and garbage. Fucking have a steak. Have a steak like a fucking man. Have a steak like a fucking man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeehaw. Right, Papa? Right, Papa? She wants some beef. She wants a steak. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I'm just rambling. I'm just ranting. Today is quality over quantity. Quality means doing it right when no one's looking. Here's today's Swole card. Quality over quantity. Let's get this down here. There we go. How you doing, sexy girl? Nope. Nope. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. America, pup. I put a little bandana on her head, but she didn't like that too much. So what's going on? We'll get into some good sauce. Got the story. I got the scoop. I got the scoop, Swole fam. Paul Jones. Thank God for Swole Text. YouTube doesn't notify me anymore. Welcome to the club. And this is the only page I got notifications from. Welcome to the club. YouTube was up in my shit today. They deleted a thumbnail from one of my recent videos. Not this one. No, not the all. You would think the all eating disorders matter. That just got limited reach. That just died. That just didn't get a lot of distribution. I wonder why. Which is a true story. It is true. Which video, Phil? I mean, I'm making videos on all sorts of topics, but the one about the fat in the chairs is on here. It was the extra thirsty, but I'll show you what got removed. It's stupid. It's so stupid what got removed. It's so stupid what got removed. Like you can barely see. I don't know why. Someone definitely flagged it, and it has 0 thumbs down at the time of filming. At the time of doing this, it has 0 thumbs down. So I don't know how it got flagged. Someone complained. Someone fucking complained. Someone complained. Someone didn't like it. They didn't even bother to give it a thumbs down. They just probably reported it or something. Or it got flagged organically. I don't know how, though. It really isn't that bad of a thumbnail. It just literally shows someone fat. It shows someone fat, and it doesn't even show the whole body. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Egg, sweet potato, and avocado for breakfast. Yummy, Charity. Very nice. Very nice. Happy 4th. Happy 4th, Mike. Happy 4th of July, Kim. Took a long walk this morning after yoga. Very nice. Bernard Gervais. Don't forget to thumbs up this one. That's right. Smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Whether you're watching on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you can give that thumbs up. And I do want to say thank you. I do want to say thank you for everyone that listens to the podcast as leaving a review. If you do enjoy the podcast and you listen, especially if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you scroll down, hit that 5-star review and leave a review, leave a couple words. If you enjoy the podcast, it means a lot and helps a lot with distribution. So for those of you that are leaving 5-star reviews, thank you so much. If you enjoy the podcast, it means a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I agree, Kashina, we need more likes. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see. Phil, the chairs and all the eating disorders matter. Much better than the mukbanger garbage. Yes. So let's get into just the tip, shall we? Let's jump right in because we definitely have some trending sauce. We just had a brand new Nico Cotto video drop. We got some new juice releasing. So without further ado, let's get some drum rolls going. Bum, 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 boom. Let's get some tip, shall we? Tippy, tippy, tip. That's not going. Where's the tip? Where's the tip? What happened? Where's my tip at? Where's my tip? Where my beach is at? Babe. There we go. Just an inch. Just an inch. Come on, just a little bit. It's cold outside. Come on. Well, it was a Nico video last night, but guess what? Like I said, called it. I don't think anyone denied it or didn't think so, but already is over. Already is over. Nico Cotto was saying, oh, no more bangs. Well, 4th of July, Christmas comes early, whatever you want to say. He fucking bailed already. But let's get into the tip. Let's get into the latest and the greatest. This video is on the main channel, All Eating Disorders Matter. Now, the reason why this is important, and this is on the Swolenormous channel, this is Nuts on Chin. This is important because this relates to that Caroline Dooner tweet that happened, was it like a week or two ago? It was that being 5 pounds underweight is more unhealthy than being 75 pounds overweight. It was, so that post, I don't know if you remember that video, but that is ridiculous. To say that being 5 pounds underweight is worse than being 75 pounds overweight, fuck out of here. So today's video on the main channel, on the bigger channel, on the Swolenormous channel, the NOC channel, you get All Eating Disorders Matter. Being underweight matters and being overweight fucking matters. That's why it's called underweight and overweight. You shouldn't be 5 pounds under. You shouldn't be 75 pounds over. Now, whether or not you're like what that actually means for you, if you're 150 or 125 or 135, it's not like, okay, this is your perfect weight and everyone can just tell you exactly what your weight is. But you know what I mean? It's more important. They're saying that it's more important if you are like a little bit underweight than if you are a ton overweight. It wasn't 5 pounds under and 5 pounds over. It wasn't, oh, it's more important if you're 10 pounds under, or it's more dangerous than if you're 10 pounds over. It was 5 pounds under and 75 pounds over. 75 pounds over. 75 pounds over. I disagree. You're fucking full of shit. We got more videos, though. We got more extra thirsty. We got this one yesterday. Nico Cotto said he was quitting mukbangs. So we'll follow that up in a second because I think you all know where that's going. We had the breaking news that the NFL is going to play a black national anthem before all week 1 games. Now, I think we're all tired of these big corporations and sports and shit, giving us fucking nonsense and virtue signaling. Like, you want our money? Stop trying to like fucking avoid any conflict by sucking everyone's dick. Not to mention the first week 1, like the week 1, but not the rest of the weeks. It's so fucking silly. Week 1, but not week 2 or week 3 or week 4. And why are we separating the anthems? I don't get it. Like, today's 4th of fucking July. Why are we separating the anthems? I thought it was about unity. I thought it was about everyone under the same fucking flag. Why are we changing songs? Like, aren't we all one fucking country? Can't we make progress together? Isn't that the whole fucking point? Not creating more divide? Anyway, you can go and check out that video too. This is a little bit of fun. Eli going after, talking about the Presidente getting banned from Twitch, and that didn't get a lot of reach. Shocking. They don't want anything that's fucking... You put certain keywords like Trump or anything in titles and they don't get a lot of reach, but it's a funny video, so I recommend checking it out. This is the meat of what I was talking about earlier. So this video, this was about the Australian fat positive chick that said that businesses should have all sorts of chairs because she's tired of going places and sitting in chairs and having the chairs bruise her fat thighs. That's right. This person's upset. This person's upset because when you go to a waiting room, they don't have chairs of various sizes. How is a business supposed to have chairs that can fit everyone's fucking needs? All sizes, handles, no handles. She said they should have couches too. How much space do these places have to have a couch and to have stools and to have chairs that fit everyone? You probably need handles to get your fucking ass out of the chair. If you can't fit in a fucking chair, maybe that's the answer to your question. Unless you look like the Mountain from Game of Thrones, you should be fine with a normal chair. Instead of just, look, if you're fat, then you're fat. That's the situation. That's a sign. That's a sign in which you need to change. If there's ever a sign that you need to change your lifestyle habits, it's when you can't fit in a fucking chair. If you're having trouble with an airplane seat, that's a sign. That's a sign. If you can't fit in an airplane seat, that's a sign. If you can't fit in a chair, that's a fucking sign. No one needs to pander to you. Look, if you're big and you're sitting in a chair, yeah, you're big. Don't complain about it. Either change yourself or don't sit down in the chair. You're probably sitting too much anyway. And it's not to be rude. It's just, come on, these chairs are made universally anyway. These chairs are made for, come on, all chairs are really fucking big. The only time where it's really tight are maybe those old school, prison style wood desks that you have in high schools and stuff, where you have that little right arm type of thing. Those can get kind of tight. But most chairs, what chair have you sat in when you're like, oh, this is too tight? It's a chair. It's a chair in a waiting room. Like, chairs are made average size. And if you can't fit in a fucking chair, I don't think that says anything about the business or the chair company. I think it says something more about you. Like, you're really big. Unless you're just a giant person like LeBron James, that makes more sense. He's just abnormally tall, but he doesn't complain about doorways. He doesn't complain about chairs. That's just the way it is. You're living in a world that Very rarely is someone fucking 6'10". And he's what, 6'8" or something like that? So, you know, if you're a pro bodybuilder, like what's the difference? Like you're choosing it. If you're morbidly obese, you're choosing it just like a pro bodybuilder is choosing to be big. I mean, essentially, you're working to get that large. If you're morbidly obese, you're actively eating excess and you're not exercising. It takes time to get to that point, just like being a pro bodybuilder. But a pro bodybuilder, if they get an airplane ticket, they'll either pay for 2 seats or they'll just get first class or they'll just be big and spilling over the sides. I mean, you can't pander to everyone. Everyone wants their fucking taint rubbed. But anyway, here's the thing. All right, so here's the deal. All right, check this out. Check this out. Check here. All right. So this video, this. So this picture, this thumbnail. All right. You ready for this? This thumbnail got deleted. So that was my little rant on it. You can go and watch the video yourself. This got deleted. This got deleted. It got removed by YouTube. Okay. This got removed by YouTube. So I got an email. All right, check this out. I got an email from YouTube. Let me pull this up for a second. Where is it? Dun-dun. Okay. I got an email saying the following videos have been flagged for their thumbnails. The thumbnails have been reviewed and removed. And then it sent me a link to this video. As mentioned, we've removed your content because we think it violates our community guidelines. You can find specific information about these guidelines in the YouTube Help Center, jerk off, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be, there's no detail. There's no detail as to what actually caused this to get removed. Why would this get removed? You tell me. This got removed. So I'm showing it again right here. So fuck yourself. Look, this is what we replaced it with. This is what I just replaced it with. Do you think this is better? I think this is more offensive, and we'll see how long this stays up. They blocked this. What about this? They would prefer this? Okay. I mean, this is fine too. Believe me, I think they're both fine. But, I mean, so here you go. You want to see more of the ass? Here's the fat ass I'm talking about. The chair's about to break, unless it's made out of fucking iron. Why would this get blocked? It's me looking at the fucking front bump. Look at this. This is me looking at someone's fucking legs pushing into the fucking side of a chair. My point is the first one, this one is so much less offensive because you can't even really see context. It's a leg against a chair. So we replaced it with this. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Matt Damon.
This is the kind of shit we're fucking dealing with. Someone's feelings got hurt. Someone got offended. Someone said something naughty. Someone hurt my feelings. It's just someone's fucking thighs. And it's very contextual. It's not clickbait. It's discussing what I'm talking about. Someone's talking about fat people in chairs. So there's a fat person in a chair. Why does that get blocked? The fuck is wrong with people? The fuck is wrong with people? Now, I want to hear it from you. I want to hear it from all of you, fam. Like, what do you think? Some of you are overweight. Some of you are obese. But how come in the Swole fam, how come those of you that are obese here, how come you don't put up with this shit? How come other people complain and whine? How come you are so different? Why are you so much more awesome than these people? Why are those of you that are looking to change, that are overweight and obese, like, why are you pushing back? Like, why do you hate this too? Why are some people whiny bitches and other people are fine? Why is common sense so uncommon? Like, what's the fucking deal with that? Why does this offend anyone? Right? Why does this offend anyone? Not this one. Why would that get removed? Why would that get removed? It's a leg against the arm of a chair. Can't even really tell it's a chair. Maybe the proximity to the front bump was upsetting. I mean, someone's fifis definitely got hurt, but the proximity to the front bump. No one wants to see the bubble vagina. Yeah, I agree. In the first one, it appears you're looking... In the first one, Corona. In the first one, it appears you're looking at her hoo-ha, and the title is Extra Thirsty. I can see that. I mean, can you really tell that it's like her hoo-ha? It's kind of like cut off. It's not really, I guess I can kind of see that, but really, I mean, is this really offensive? Is this really a violation? I mean, it's not really like I'm looking at her crotch. It's really cut off. It's not her crotch, it's her stomach. That's the thing. It's her fucking gut. So I'm not really looking at her fucking hoo-ha. I mean, I can't even see her hoo-ha. It's under that. Fonzie, I stopped being a victim. That's nice. That's nice. Let's get some comments going. Elise, I think those people get butthurt about being obese and being told they should change because they think being fat is who they are. Because people are snowflakes. True. People love to complain. True. Kim, most chairs are created equal. Some asses that get stuck in chairs fall victim to the face fuckers and their habits. My guess is the latter would be the whiny beaches. Jen, I think people are just embarrassed. I've never been big, but my brother-in-law doesn't go to certain places because he is so self-conscious and embarrassed. Sky Friday. Holy shit, is that your real name? What a fucking name. Tell me that's your real name. World isn't going to accommodate you. Heard that. Congratulations. Wrong button. Congratulations. Whoa, Swole card winner out of nowhere. Yow. Yow. Get out of here. Get out of here, winner. Get out of here. No one won. Stop. Get out of here, pickle. There's a false alarm. It's her fupa. The front bump is fucking nasty. It's nasty when people don't work to change it and then just try to... I think the detestable part of it, again, it's not that people have it. I know people have it. When 40 to 50% of the population is overweight and obese, I know people have it. I'm here on a fucking crusade, on a swole-sade in order to rectify this. You know, I want people to fucking change. It's not the fact that people have it. It's the fact that people have it and are trying to change how people talk about it. They're trying to make it seem like that's not a problem. As if, okay, no, don't change the facts. Don't change the facts. That's a problem. That's not healthy. That's gross and it's not healthy. Don't change the reality. You have it, but you still need to change yourself. It doesn't make it any better just because your feelings are hurt. We gotta leave the whole feeling nonsense. Gotta leave the whole feeling nonsense. That doesn't change the reality of the situation. There's a bitch that uploaded the closest thing to porn on YouTube I've ever seen, and her video didn't get removed. Oh, that kind of stuff doesn't get removed. Yeah, the mukbanging, the feeding stuff doesn't get removed. My shit gets fucking flagged. My shit gets removed. Was 350 plus pounds. Wasn't until I started weightlifting things changed. People are fucking crybabies. I agree, sweet candy. If you were looking at it like a feeder does, then it would be okay and not flagged. Take that obesity and waffle stomp that shit down the drain. Waffle stomp. Yeah. I just think it's ridiculous how this was removed. This is fine. This is fine. Look at that face. Meh. Not fucking impressed. This guy's not fucking impressed. Papa Swolio's not impressed, eh? Not fucking impressed. Anyway, today's Swole card. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th of July. We got some trending juice today. Did I get the latest in there? Did I share with you the latest? There's a brand new video. Let me see. The brand new breaking juice. I don't think I released. So I talked about Nico Cotto yesterday. I already called it. I mean, I think most people called it, but he made a video saying he's not doing mukbangs anymore. And all of a sudden today he posted that he did a 20,000 calorie challenge with all the fast food in the world. So I called him out for being a lying little fucking bitch. And you can go and you can watch that video right now. It's available right here on the Daily Swole, right here, Extra Thirsty. You can go and enjoy, marinate in that fucking thirst-quenching goodness. We knew what was going to happen. We knew it was going to fucking happen. So, more entertainment for you. Go check it out. Yeah, and there's other videos. There's other videos I covered, like other fitness people that do the binge eating challenges. Everyone's doing 4th of July, red, white, and blue cookie, cake fucking nonsense. Why can't we have real food and celebrate just being alive? And I don't know, man. Why does it always have to be face fucking? Why do you have to be recording it? Why do you have to be promoting that shit? It's so crazy. Every time I post videos, people get offended and then they get away with fucking crazy shit. Well, life's not fair, right? So I'm going to keep on doing it. Life's not fair, so whether you like it or not, you don't like it, suck a dick. Going to keep on dropping the same knowledge cock. As always, we're going to do our thing. We'll keep our head down and keep pushing on. We know the nonsense when we see it. Steak for Independence Day. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. That's that good shit. That's that good shit, fam-wise. So, we got some good Swole Fam stuff coming up, but first, a word from our sponsor, Tess Hornaday and Papa Swolio, Sexy Beach. What's up, mama? She is passed the fuck out. Quality over quantity. You could do hashtag America too. That's fine. Quality over quantity is the real Swole card. And the quote at the bottom of the screen, the Swole quote, not mine, but quality is when no one's looking. Quality needs to happen when no one's looking. That's the essence of what you should be thinking about today. It's what happens when no one's looking. It's what happens when the lights are off. It's what happens when the camera's off. And that's really when most of these mukbangs and face fuckings happen. That's when most of the binge eating happens. People don't have YouTube channels. People don't have strong community support. People aren't happy. People aren't, I don't know. People are in the fucking dumps. People are depressed. Most of that shit happens. How many people record shit when they're depressed? You don't want to do anything when you're depressed. I've never been depressed. I've never been diagnosed with that kind of shit. Because I take all the precautions to never suffer from anything like that. And it's not always controllable to the same extent, but most people that suffer from depression are taking tons of medication. They don't have good lifestyle habits. They're not making it better for themselves. Now, it's not always something that you can prevent completely, but we've talked about this before when it comes to all these medications. Most people aren't doing the basics that can improve their situation and maybe either diminish how much medication they take or get rid of it completely over time. Most people don't focus on the lifestyle habits. They just want to rely on some type of escape, whether it's food, whether it's medication, whether it's alcohol or drugs or something else. And a lot of these things usually tie in together. It's who you surround yourself with, what their mindset is. Everyone's trying to justify their own addictions. And we just don't look at food the same way as we look at hard drugs. But it's really the same. It's really the same. Similar, very, very similar types of responses. The physical addiction, the psychological addiction, the association addiction, the environmental addiction, and people that are trying to eat healthy and stay focused with their nutrition and training that live in households when their spouse or family, friends, parents bring in shit food or friends bring shit food over. That's what a lot of people deal with. They deal with other people around them that are trying to justify their own addictions, and you are kind of trapped in this, kind of dragged under the tires. You're dragged behind the truck. You're just pulled along, and you try to depend on willpower. And willpower is something that definitely breaks after a while. You can't just nonstop try to resist. So it's important to set these proper foundations and the proper habits so you can execute these things, have authenticity with yourself, integrity with yourself, and execute without hypocrisy when no one's looking. So it's really what goes down when no one's watching. It goes down when the cameras are off, when the lights are off. What are you doing for yourself when you're not recording? What are you doing for yourself when no one's watching? Are you still doing the right shit, or are you full of shit? Let's see here. There you go. David, a woman at my work has lost 80 plus kilograms in 2 years from counting calories, eating real foods, and working out. Danielle, I'm on a lot of medication for mental health, nerve damage, and pain. Since I started looking after my body properly, I'm off 75% of my meds and came off the last of the opioid this week. Good for you. Good for you. Itchy nose. Let's see, Matthew. I did meditation before medication, and that saves me every time. I cannot impress how important and helpful meditation is for your health. Mental health is health. And I think a lot of people don't realize that meditation is not just some foofy thing that you talk about. It sounds like something you just write off, like, oh, you should meditate more. Everyone just thinks of that as useless. You don't understand because you can't see the progress, right? It's not something that you can quantify. Oh, I've been meditating. You don't get style points. You don't look more ripped. You don't get that same type of response. You don't get that same type of like instant feedback. The more you practice, it's more something that you're kind of in that state more often. You kind of get that and you hit that point where you can maintain that type of perspective throughout the day. That's where it really hits home, is when you kind of you can maintain that perspective during the day, not only when you're in your meditation session. So it brings you back to that presence of mind throughout the day. So when you have other thoughts and other engagements, you actually have more, you're more mindful and you're more present. So you actually think clearer. It helps you block out the noise, and it helps you ignore the other thoughts that are going to come in your head no matter what. So when you're meditating, you know those thoughts pop into your head, the thoughts that you don't even plan, they just pop into your head. During the day, even when you're not meditating, when you're watching this, you're going to have a thought pop up, or you're going to see a text message, or you're going to have a thought later. You go to the bathroom and something else pops in your head. You just kind of address that more and kind of push that aside as more background noise on a regular basis. It helps you focus on the shit that you're actually doing in the moment. That's the best part about it. Allows you to get into that more meditative state and that more ignore the bullshit state more often. Josh, the 30-minute brain gain was awesome last night. Excellent. I'm glad you tried it. Anyone else try the brand new 30-minute brain gain for the first time? It released on Monday inside Swolenormous X. YouTube FF. Interesting. They had a study where one group had to resist cookies and the other did not. The group who were asked to resist the cookies had less discipline later in the day, referred to as ego depletion. So willpower doesn't work. Yeah, proper habits work. Willpower will break eventually. Annika, quality over quantity. In every pillar clears my life up and makes everything less stressful. Excellent. This is great. Matthew, the more I practice meditation, the easier it is to slip into that state of mind. Helps to practice the pause and address the moment. Quality over quantity. That's the lesson of the day. That's the lesson of the day. If you take anything away from this episode, it's the quality over quantity. It's the ability to pause. It's the ability to pause. Anyone watching here never try meditation? Is anyone here brand new, never tried meditation at all? Siobhan, I find the 20-minute brain gains challenging enough. That's totally fine. It's not for everyone. Longer doesn't necessarily mean better. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it was a good one. Longer isn't necessarily better. It's not necessarily better. As long as you're consistent, that's all that matters. I find that usually in the morning, I find that 10 minutes, it allows me to get into my day faster. Anything longer tends to zonk me out a little bit more. So it depends. You can try different things. You can try more frequent, shorter sessions, like 10 minutes twice a day or 20 minutes once a day. You can really just do it whenever you want. I mean, the real key is if you can hit the pause button and meditate throughout the day, that's great. But if you can also just carry that mindfulness throughout the day, that's the real ticket. And you get that more by practicing more. If you practice it once a day daily, the first thing in the morning, the first thing when you wake up, the earlier part of your day, then you're just able to, it just sets the tone. It puts you in that state of mind that you will be more readily, you'll be able to access that more readily throughout the day. And the more you do that, the more you expose yourself to that kind of awareness, you're just able to tap into that more efficiently. Steve, people use depression as a way to get prescribed drugs which then they crush up and snort up their nose when they're really depressed and hate everything in the world. Well, that's a little bit, I mean, some people really need it. I will agree with part of it. I mean, obviously that's an extreme. It's like, yeah, people just use depression, they fucking snort pills. I wouldn't go so far. I wouldn't blanket term all that, Steve. But I think that term depression gets thrown, like everything else, like the word racism. Everything gets thrown around until it doesn't mean anything anymore. We overuse terms that are supposed to have real impact. So, for example, if you watch a movie, and seriously, think about this, even the most simplest term, right? Let's say you watch a movie you don't like. Oh, I fucking hate that movie. I hate that movie. Or I hate that band. We all say it. We really do. We say it because it's just like part of the language. But when you think about the word, really, do you hate that movie? Hate it. You might not like it. You might, it wasn't good. But do you hate it? Like, oh, I fucking, like, think about what that word means. Hate. You hate that movie. When you think about the definition, that's really extreme. To hate a movie, you might not like the movie. You've seen many better movies, but do you hate it? To have that emotion to actually fucking hate it. You know what I'm saying? So people use the term depression. Oh, I'm depressed today. Nah, that's not how it works. Anyone with depression, like actual clinical depression, can tell you. It's not like, oh, you're in a bad mood or you're feeling sluggish. They're like, oh, I'm feeling depressed today. No, you're in a low mood. You feel sluggish. You can get a lot of sleep, or you feel like, no, you're not suffering from depression. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people use that term depression and they throw it around. You don't just throw that shit around willy-nilly. Depression's a real fucking thing, but it's a real serious thing. It's not that simple of like, oh, I don't feel good today. I don't feel good today. I'm depressed. Nope. That's not how it works. That's insulting towards the reality of what it means to be. So it's getting softened and everyone throws that around. And of course, the more you throw it around, the more medication gets thrown around. And of course, these medications are addictive and it's hard to get off and you can get really fucked up on this shit. Look at that. Let's see. What's your experience with medication, pills? Speaking of America, fucking pills, fam. American. What's more American than prescription meds? Angelina Ballerina went to the doctor yesterday to get my ankle checked, and she wanted to write me a script for pills. Hell no. For what? For what? Like ibuprofen, like 800, like Motrin 800 or something? Oh, I got an itchy nose. There are bands that I really hate. All right. Look, it's your right. You can hate it. I'm not going to tell you what to like or dislike. You get the point. I love how everyone's like, no, that's not true. There are movies I really hate. No, I really hate Disney Star Wars movies. Yeah, those are bad. AF, I have been on depression meds for a while. Thanks to them in therapy, I was able to get out of bed and take care of my body. There you go. See, I mean, there is purpose to it. I mean, they have a purpose, but I think we can all agree that it's oftentimes used willy-nilly. It needs to be used as a component. So AF, I'm sure you use depression meds to get you to that point, but obviously the goal is to not take them forever or to take as little as possible in conjunction with proper lifestyle habits. That's how I've always talked about medication. People get really sensitive when you start talking about getting off medication. You never just go off those meds without a doctor's supervision. You never just go cold turkey. You can really fuck your world up. But the goal should be, if not to get off them completely over time safely, it's to minimize what you're taking and how much you're taking. You don't want to be just sucking down 10 different fucking pills and not exercising, not taking care of your body. You don't want to just fuck yourself up. Like, you want to do the best that you can. You don't want to depend on that stuff. There you go. Exactly. I see the meds as a support, not a solution. Yeah, it's part of the process. But at the same time, some people just get on these things and just take them way too long. They get hooked on them and then you can't get off of them. So a lot of times it's taken recklessly. And that depends on the medical professional. You know, it depends on what incentives they have to keep you on it. Hopefully that's not the case, because that's pretty fucking evil. But a lot of doctors, and they don't have a lot of time for patient care. They just pass these things out. And they're so addictive. They should teach yoga in schools. They fucking should. Some schools do that. I've heard some schools do, but so many more need to. Far and few between. The VA is notorious for just prescribing drugs. My hubby keeps getting more and different pills from the VA every 6 months. 800 Motrin is military standard. I've heard they just pass out ibuprofen like Tic Tacs. Let's see. Let's see. The Goblin Queen. I used to be prone to fits of anger over the smallest things because I couldn't seem to quiet my own thoughts. I got tired of feeling like this and gave meditation a go. It was a real game changer. I feel like I regained control of my life. You did. Good for you. That's some fucking fire. That's some good shit. That's some good stuff. I like it. Halo top. Oh, God. Halo top. Nothing like some good Halo top, fam, right? Nothing like some good Halo top. But I mean, look, just to kind of like, tie this all in together with quality over quantity, it's the quality of your execution when it comes to your nutrition. It's the quality of the execution when it comes to your training. It's the quality of your execution when it comes to your community. It's the quality of what you surround. It's not just the quantity. It's not how many friends you have. It's how many close friends that are fucking inspiring you to do better, right? The average of who you surround yourself with. It's not how much food or how little. Yeah, quality, quantity matters when it comes to nutrition. It does. It does. It makes a difference. How's that lighting? Oh, looking good. It makes a difference. Obviously, if you're eating too much quality food, let's say you're eating too much steak and too much sweet potato, you're going to gain weight, more calories, more energy. But the quality matters first and foremost, because if you're eating the right food, you're going to satisfy yourself more. The priority should be the quality, and then you can keep it within the parameters of your quantity, but you're going to be more satisfied. It's a better approach to focus on the quality first. Doesn't mean that the quantity doesn't matter, but it's still quality. You don't want to be eating shit and restricting shit calories. You want to be getting good food, and then that can be a close second in terms of your focus. Let's all go Halo topless this summer. I like it. I like it. I like it. Papa and Tess are awesome. Love them being part of the pod. You look at your sexy beach. Use your sexy beach. They love you. They love you because you're so cute. Because you're so cute. Everyone loves you because you're such a cutie pie. You're a cutie pies. The right food does help you stay on track. When you find what works for you, it all falls into place. My mind goes through a million things when I try to meditate. Oh yeah, mine too. But you learn how to manage that. You learn how to mitigate that. So imagine you're looking at a river and just leaves are floating by, sticks, things are just floating by. Just observe them. Observe them just passing by. Let them go. Let them go. You learn to, it's not that you try, and a lot of people try to keep a quiet mind. They try just to have no thoughts. That's not how you meditate. You don't just have no thoughts. You can't forget thinking. You can't ignore, you're not going to shut your brain down. Never going to happen. You're not supposed to stop thinking. Yeah, you can. You're not going to be able to stop thinking. That's the whole point. What you're doing is you're going through your closet. You're going through unread emails. You're going through all the garbage. You're going through all the junk. You're cleaning shit out. And what you learn to do is you're focusing on one specific thing. You're focusing on specific things, but you're also relaxing. And you're just practicing bringing your attention back. So it's not that you're not thinking. It's that you're practicing your focus. But it's passive focus. It's relaxed focused. It's relaxed focused. It's relaxed focus. So that's really the key. It's practicing noticing when your mind wanders, because it will. And again, it's not that those thoughts are going to stop. They don't. You can't control it. That's the crazy part. And some days, I think a lot of you feel the same way. Some days you have an amazing meditation session. Some days you just fucking crush it. You go into this another universe and holy shit, I went past the timer, or I just fucking zonked out. I must have meditated for an hour. Some of you mentioned like, hey, I did 2 hours. I freaking forgot where I was. You open your eyes and you're like, whoa, that was deep. And sometimes I feel the same way. I'll do 10 or 20 minutes and check this out. So next time you have this, don't worry about it. I'll do 10 or 20 minutes and I feel like my brain just doesn't, I can't like get into that zone. I keep on getting distracted and keep on bringing it back and keep on bringing it back to my breath or my focus. And right when I finally get that sweet spot and finally I kind of like get into that zone, I feel like the timer goes off. Like it takes me sometimes the entire session. And it's just like, you never know. Every day is going to be different, but that's why it's a practice. That's why it's a practice. Sometimes you get it right away. Sometimes you lose your mind. You go right into it. And sometimes it's a struggle or it's a seeming struggle. But if you think about it as a struggle, then it is a struggle. But it's not a struggle. It's just, okay, your attention's here. You're bringing it back. Oh, I'm having a thought. Okay, come back to the breath. That's all it is. So understand that some days, just like you have good workouts and bad workouts, it's not really good or bad. It's just you have ones that are more productive and they feel better in the moment. And some days, the same thing with meditation. Some days I have an amazing session. And some days it's like, I've had better, but I don't let it get me down. I'm still going to do it tomorrow. So it's just kind of like, all right, that was today. Today was a rough one, or today, you just think about it. Because think about how much that helps though, just dealing with it and confronting it. It's more about confronting that shit. It's more about confronting those thoughts and understanding that they exist and being okay with them, because they're never going to stop. They're going to be there in traffic. They're going to be there at work. They're going to be there while you go to sleep. They're going to be there while you're eating dinner. They're going to be there in the shower. So the more you practice meditation, the more you're kind of aware of that during the day. And then when those thoughts pop into your head that would normally cause you anxiety, you notice them, and then you come back to where you are in the present. Because what do most thoughts have? What do most thoughts have in common? What most thoughts have in common is that they're about the past or the future. That's what they have in common, and that's the problem. The past doesn't matter, and the future hasn't happened yet. What's going on right now? That constant practice of meditation allows you to stay more in the present and allows you to execute what you need to do right now. And that's very in line with trying to lose 100 pounds. If you're always thinking about losing 100 pounds, are you actually going to get there? You're going to be failing every day. You can't lose 100 pounds in a day. You have to focus on what you need to do today. If you want to lose 100 pounds, you got to focus on what you need to do right now so that you can lose 100 pounds. You got to focus on what you're doing right now. That's the process. YouTube double F. You are correct about meditation. It's a misconception that meditation is all about not thinking. But as you said, noticing and returning to the physical, such as the breath. Yeah, the breath, different types of sensations, sounds. There's different focal points that you can use for mindfulness. Let's see here. Glow Pop. How do you hold yourself accountable? By the way, I'm in a boat, so can't hear anything. Hi, I'm on a boat. So how do I hold myself accountable? For me personally, I do this podcast every day. This podcast is for all of us. This podcast keeps us all focused. I mean, I've been doing this for so long that I'm accountable to myself. It's my identity. This is who I am. I'm someone who trains hard and I eat healthy. I mean, it's part of my identity and I'm reinforcing it all the time. Swole cards on the wall. I post up, I send out messages. I practice what I preach what I practice, the whole thing. And that's what most people don't really think about when they're changing their habits. They think it's something that they're doing rather than something they're becoming. Okay. Fitness is something that someone does. For most people, fitness is, I'm going to work out. So it's like their life and then fitness. That's why it's a 7 pillars, because they're all intertwined. Fitness is not separated from life. Fitness is life. Taking care of your body is everything. So when people separate that shit, they make excuses. They pass it off. It becomes a lower totem pole priority. But if it's your identity, if you are a person who takes care of their body, if you're a person who eats healthy, if you're a person who trains consistently, if you're a person who doesn't have time for bullshit, if you're a person who fucking gets it done, that holds himself accountable, if you're that person, then you do that. It needs to become who you are. You need to become a better person. You need to become that person. That's why it's important to surround yourself with people that inspire you. That's why the Swole fam is so powerful. That's why we crush it here. If you surround yourself with people that you want to emulate, guess what you're going to do? You're going to step up to match them. If you're surrounding yourself with shitty fucking people, they're going to drag you down to their level because you are going to allow yourself to get dragged down. It's not necessarily the people. Everyone likes to blame someone else. Like, oh, it's these fucking shitty friends. You're the one that hangs out with their shitty ass. Get rid of them. It takes two to tango. You might be around shitty people. They might be shitty fucking people, but you're also giving your fucking time. People whore their time out. And that's the second most valuable asset is time. You're whoring your time out. Time you cannot get back, and you're spending it with shitty people. Do not spend a fucking second with people that don't deserve your attention. And time. Attention's a number one asset. Time is number two. Because you can have time, but if you're not paying attention, if you're not present, then you're losing that time. And that's where mindfulness comes in. You need to live in the moment. Because if you're using time, but you're not present, then you're wasting that time because you're not actually there. It's like spending time with someone, spending all the time on the phone. Well, your attention's split. So you're wasting time with this. You're not really giving 100% either way. Different ways to think about it. But you want a boat, Glow Pop. Use on a boat. By the way, hello from Marseille. Wow. I'm jealous. Very nice. Bonjour. 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 Enjoy your holiday. Thanks for the help a couple hundred years ago. America. Thanks, French peeps. Let's see. Take care of your meat vehicle so you don't break down on the road of life. Meat vehicle. Yes. Watching the Daily Swole while being on a boat is holding yourself accountable. I agree. If you're on a boat and you're watching the Daily Swole, fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone else in close circle at the time told me to get gastric bypass, and weightlifting is too risky. They're telling you to take the easy way out, right? Hey, I mean, some people need that shit. Some people might need gastric bypass. There are some situations where it can be necessary, but I have to say that most people that get it, they're using that as like an earlier line of defense, and it shouldn't be the first thing you go after. Some people, they're overweight. They're like, I need to lose weight. Let me get it sucked out. Right? Get it sucked out. Shouldn't be the first thing. Shouldn't be the first line of defense. Should be changing lifestyle habits. It still seemed like the easy way out not to move. Yeah, it is the easy way out. A lot of people use it as an easy way out. And the problem is a lot of people get that about, bypass surgery, but then they still overeat and their stomach stretches and they gain the weight back. They don't actually change. You could fucking really hurt yourself. Yeah, smash that like button. I agree, Pedro. I agree. Let's get into some Swole fam comments. Remember, quality over quantity. If you're using hashtag America, I'll count it because I have that on the board. But quality over quantity. Got a nice red, white, and blue car with a little silver. Looking fancy. Papa Swolio, not giving a fuck. That's how we roll. The fucking Daily Swole. That's how we roll, fam. That's how we roll. Let's get into some Swole fam posts. We got a couple good ones. A couple juicy. This one's from Samantha. Hi, everyone. New to the group starting today. I guess I should tell you about myself. I am 19 years old, and I have been heavyset during my school years because of emotional disorders, surgeries, and medication. My weight has stopped me from being a teenager, dating, and other social activities. I tried over the years to lose the weight, but I wasn't ready emotionally. Over the past few months, I started to take losing weight seriously. My heaviest weight was 180 pounds. It hit me that I am 5 foot tall and way overweight. Since I started eating healthier, less processed things, and working out, I am now 155 pounds as of this morning. I'm proud of myself because I never thought I could do it. I've decided I could do more, so I joined. Hopefully, I can get a beach body ready for next summer. Really excited to start the second half of my journey. Nice to meet you all, and welcome. A big warm welcome for Samantha. And I love it. I love it that you're 19 years old and you're already thinking about your health. You're doing great. You're doing great. And so many people are looking at this and finding my content when they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s. There's nothing wrong with that. Like whenever you're starting, you're on point. Look, it's your journey. So don't regret. Don't look. It doesn't matter. It doesn't help you looking back. but it's great when we can make these changes earlier in life and head off a lot of these problems that often come up down the road. So welcome to the fam, Samantha. I fucking love it. Stoked to have you here. Matthew, this is great. This is great. Great picture with the friends and family. I loved it. Not friends, but your family on the mountaintop. Sported some Swole apparel on the family hike today, which is a Father's Day gift. Awesome Swole shirt. Does the shirt negate the dad socks? Didn't put you on blast, Matthew. I love the pic though. Loving the eclectic Swole fam. Eclectic? I've never been called eclectic before. I appreciate it. And the willingness for so many different people to be open and transparent about all the good and all the crap that is going on in each of our lives. Some fire posts by people just killing it despite being dealt a shit sandwich in one way or another. Awesome to have a fam from so many different backgrounds and seasons of life with the common goal of bettering ourselves. Keep on gorillaing. And he didn't say that. Keep on, and just posted the gorilla emoji. So I'm using that as, I'm going to call it swoling. But that's fucking great. I mean, this is literally what the Swole fam means to me. It's everyone, so many different backgrounds. Like we have everyone. I think we have I shouldn't say every country, but literally from fucking Australia, China, Japan, South Africa. We have South America. We have Nordic. We got Sweden, Norway, England, Ireland, Eastern Europe. We have everyone from every fucking country. We have straight, gay, trans. We have black, white, fucking Asian, Latino, everything. Everything under the sun is inside the Swole fam. Obese, skinny, muscular, bearded, unbearded. Yeah, we got both. Not everyone has a beard. It's not required. It's just amazing every time people share. You know, we have people that post really authentic and exposing pictures of excess skin and fat, but like we're sharing it and people are sharing it because it inspires other people, because other people can relate to this. We're all real people. And that's what it's all about. It's real shit. This is real life. It's not a fucking joke. It's not, it's a lot more than that. You know, you don't have to look the same. You don't have to have the same background to be able to provide valuable insight. And that's what's the most valuable, is that you get a ton of different perspectives. And look, there's nothing more fucking American than that. And that shouldn't just be an American thing. It's just today is 4th of July. But there's nothing more than that kind of concept of unity. And that's the way it should be everywhere. That's where it should be everywhere. And every country is a little bit different, but that's the way people should treat each other. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what certain preferences are. But when you have the same mindset, then you connect. And what does everyone in the Swole fam, what's the mindset that everyone has in the Swole fam? It's kicking fucking ass and not listening to bullshit and not pandering to fucking nonsense, no matter what it looks like. It's like, no fucking bullshit. Let's fucking get work done. Are you trying to build muscle? Or are you trying to lose fat? It's like, let's fucking go. What do you want to do? That's why we have people that are morbidly obese and people that are skinny, and everyone's in the same fucking group. That's inspiring to everyone. You don't have to be around a bunch of fucking meatheads to build muscle. You need to be around people that are inspired to fucking improve themselves, because most of the results, whether you're losing fat, building muscle, both, whatever it is, it comes down to mindset. And if you have the right mindset to improve, that's the weapon that you need in order to crush. Whatever your goals are, that's what the game is. Ooh, Christos, I started growing a beard to be able to enter the Swole team. Why isn't it required? That's a good question. It's a good question. I thought about it. Membership, it would be, can you imagine if everyone, it was required to join, to sign up? You had to have a fucking beard. You had to have like beard approval. We were just like hardcore beardists. You know, we're sitting here, we have like a panel. Everyone's like, approving, denied, like a big stamp, like, denied. Denied. Daffid Griffith. Hi, dude. What's up, DG? I'm 40 and fat. Not strong, but sort of for a normal guy. I'm struggling with getting fit and I drink too much. Have you ever been fat? I think being lazy has been bred into me. I struggle to sort myself out. No, it's just bad habits. It's just bad habits. Have I ever been fat? I've been overweight. I've been definitely I've had too much body fat on me. I bulked too much. I was dirty bulking too much when I was younger. So I've definitely been too heavy for my body weight. I've never been like fat obese. I just had muscle, but I was eating too much. So I definitely know what it's like and how it can sneak up on you. Because I saw pictures. I was like, whoa, I'm bulking too much. Handle that shit quick. It's habits. It's proper habits. Struggling to sort yourself out. Meditation, like we were talking about before, meditation would be huge for you. It's a practice. You know, meditation just seems like a lot of people are, oh, they'll write it off because it doesn't seem like it's accomplishing anything physical, because it's not, but it is. It's a life changer, but you have to actually give it attention, give it focus. We got this here. We got Grace. There's a great post. Hello, Grace. Hello, Grace. First post here. Just joined and I wanted to ask some advice. Yesterday, I hit my heaviest at 190 pounds and I refused to get I get this hair in my throat or something. Jesus Christ. Trying not to blow people's ears out. Yesterday, I hit my heaviest at 190 pounds, and I refuse to let myself get any heavier. I have a health condition that throws off my sleep patterns, so I sometimes am up for 72 hours at a time, or asleep for 22 hours. Holy shit. I also have drastically alternating schedules. When I do sleep 8 hours, I wake up at 5 a.m. or 9 a.m. I currently am working with doctors to even out my sleep, and my health condition doesn't affect my weight and diet and exercise 100%. Okay, I cannot read this. This is hard to read. I'm going to have to chop through this. Sorry, fam. I'm currently having difficulty figuring out a way of balancing out my eating. I stopped sugary drinks a couple years ago and fast food several months ago, but now I'm realizing I'm still just overeating. I know I need to train myself to eat less, and I think I'm just gorging myself after I have a hibernating sleep and then snack too much and lose track of things when I'm awake for long periods of time. Sorry that was long-winded. Any tips would help. So your sleep is completely jacked up. So chronic exhaustion, a lot of stress on the body, poor choices because of exhaustion, poor choices because of, I mean, it could be any number of things. I'm not sure what your blood work shows, but hormone imbalance. When you're chronically exhausted and you're up for 72 hours, you're going to be craving sugar like crazy. And yeah, it could be like just calorie starving. You haven't eaten for 24 hours. It could definitely be something like that. Tracking everything that you put in your mouth, no mindless eating, meditating more, getting on a better sleep schedule, getting junk foods out of your house. But you need definitely someone on your case. You need accountability. You need to be aware of everything that's happening. Up for 72 hours at a time. 72 hours. That's some serious exhaustion. So you have a health condition that throws off your sleep patterns and your schedule changes like crazy. I mean, that's a huge part of what's going on here. That's just fundamentally and foundationally really bad for the body. It's a good thing you're not doing sugary drinks. It's a good thing you're not doing fast food. But how much are you overeating? We got to figure out those triggers and stuff. So definitely need some more context. But if you're watching this right now, fam, make sure you go and comment on this in the group. That needs a little bit of extra info and clarity. Oh, what's going on here? Did you move this, Mama? Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. What we got going on in the comments? You're all sleeping. Wake the fuck up. What are you guys thinking about that last post? Drop your comment down below. You guys are fucking holding each other's dicks in the comments. Your fam needs you. Wake the fuck up. Let's see here. What else we got? It's habits. I actually want to go back to that post for a second. It's habits. It's habits. We have, I know I need to train myself to eat less. Habits. Yeah. Meditation, tracking everything, staying focused. It just sounds so directly related to your random undulating sleep schedule. That's very taxing on the body. I'd love to hear more about this in the group. Cerny, holy shit. You're making me blush on the fucking... Thank you so much, Cerny. I appreciate it. Fuck me, you're... All right, here's the nut. Here we go. Nut cam. There we go. Come on. No, I'm kidding. Cerny, thank you so much for the... You're just literally dropping Benjamins on me you're spoiling me. Spoiling me. Like I said, you're ruining the super chat for everyone. Thank you very much, Cerny. God, you're fucking beast. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much for us. Everyone's like, hey, cover me. Thank you, Cerny, so much, dear. You're fucking amazing. If you're listening to the podcast, Cerny with a $100 super chat. Thank you so much, dear. Making me shake for it. Maybe I will. Maybe that's like, that's why people do the OnlyFans? I'm thinking about it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to show some nudity, make some real money. Can you imagine just start a fucking OnlyFans and all of a sudden it's just like just a fucking million. It just bringing in some of those girls on TikTok. I see that they go on TikTok and they have like a link tree so they don't get like banned for having an OnlyFans, and they shake their ass on TikTok and then they make like $100,000 a month just doing whatever they do on OnlyFans. Well, Cerny, you're redefining quality over quantity. I don't know. I guess that's quantity. It's quality too, but I appreciate it so much. More ribeye steaks. It's legit. It's not American dollars. It's pesos. It's only $3.50. I would still feel humbled over $3. Just the fact that Cerny is so supportive. And you know what? And honestly, look, honestly, all of you means the world that you're here live, period. So that's just icing on the cake. So thank you again, Cerny. On AHN, definitely need to journal and record some data and find the patterns. I think it just comes down to that. Going back to Grace's post, I think that's when it comes down to that, because your schedule, it's hard to be really mindful when you're exhausted. If you're not present, if you're living through that fog because you're just, you're up for 3 fucking days and then you're sleeping for an entire day, you're all off. So it's really hard to be aware and to be mindful when you don't necessarily know where you are. And you all know how it is. When you don't get a lot of sleep, you just feel like you're in a daze. You lose track of what time it is, what day it is. It's really hard. I mean, I've never had that consistent of a schedule like that, but I've been on like, fucking random sleep schedules for sure. Hey fam, my name is Nicole. I'm 28 years old, a wife and a mother, and I'm sick of this shitty body. This was a fucking epic post earlier. This was fucking like aggressive. I have been overweight since middle school after my dad died. My mom did not help me with any of my issues. Ice cream every night. high fat and salty dinners, no exercise, etc. I am tired of my excuses. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. My best friend from middle school showed me Papa Swolio, and I am hooked. I need that no BS motivation, that oomph to get me off my fucking ass and do something about it. Today is day 1 of the Swolenormous plan. I am ready. Welcome to the fam, Nicole. Fucking welcome, welcome, welcome. Need some of that no BS motivation, that oomph to get off my fucking ass and do something about it. Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, Nicole. Making those fucking gains. I appreciate you filling in on that, Will. Getting a little bit more context on it. Will says, when my 6 to 7 hours of sleep gets thrown off, my whole day feels ruined. I can't imagine what 72 hours without sleep or 22 hours being asleep would do to me. Yeah, when you sleep that long, everyone knows when you like extra sleep, really fucking messes you up. This one's from James. Hey fam, this is my first post and it might be a bit of a downer. Well, we got your back. I know a lot of you already chimed in on this, but this is an important post. And this is one that's going to tie this all in today because this is what the Swole fam's all about. So, hey fam, this is my first post and it might be a bit of a downer. I feel utterly lost right now. This year has been really harsh on top of all the stresses of the pandemic. I've had to move back in with my folks. My grandparents died, and to top that all off, my girl just left me. I have always struggled with home workouts as they never feel as good or beneficial as going to the gym, and I lack a lot of the simple equipment, but now with this final straw, I just can't seem to find my get up and go. I feel hollow and low, and I know time heals all wounds and all that good shit, but since starting my fitness journey, this is the worst I have fallen in terms of both diet and working out. My family and friends aren't really cut from the same cloth as us and really don't get why I find it so upsetting and frustrating. I feel alone and unable to pull myself up from this negative slump. This is just like a real all-encompassing post. And this is really what the Swole fam is all about. This is why we're here. So James, I know a lot of people chimed in already. It's every low point or every high point comes after a low point, right? We've talked about that the other day, that a high point is relative to a low point. You know, it sounds like at this situation, it's like shit. How much lower can you get, right? How much more shit when it rains, it fucking pours, all the cliches. But cliches and, you know, those sayings are sayings for a reason because they're common. And on the bright side, the common phrase or the saying, you know, it too will pass, it too shall pass, however you want to say it, it'll pass. It will pass. And if you bury yourself in focus and you bury yourself in execution, even small execution, even in those small little things, like let's say doing 5 minutes of meditation, 5 minutes yoga every day. Like you create little tiny mini steps. You take one little step and then followed by another and followed by another. It might not seem like much, but accumulating over time, you build that discipline just to do it no matter what. And the fact that you're sharing this in the group is huge. And it's really hard to respond to this because there is no like straight answer. It's not like, you'll get over it. You'll have, hey, shit happens. That's a lot of shit. Grandparents passed. You feel like, oh man, shit's hit the fan. I have to move back in. You know, your girl left you. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I started the podcast and this content was right after my grandparents passed as well. And, you know, those types of things are not easy. And when you have a lot of setbacks all at once, and I think a lot of people are in the same boat, especially now with like the quarantines and stuff, and a lot of things are locking down again. A lot of people are struggling a lot, but we can find strength with each other and also just sharing something like that and putting it out there and seeing the responses of people saying like, you got this, I've been there. A lot of us have been in places like this, and it's all different. You know, what's low for one person might not be the lowest that someone else has felt. And someone's like best day ever or best whatever might be someone's average day. My point being that it's all perspective. Something that's awesome is only relative to something that you perceive as not as good. So there's a lot of great content that you can listen to or read. It sounds, James, that you could benefit from some, I guess, literature or podcasts that revolve a little bit more around Stoic philosophy, kind of letting this shit wash over you, just a mindset of just kind of shutting out all the things you can't control, weathering the storm, right? Just being kind of like, right, the famous Bruce Lee, be like water, adjust, adapt, detour around. And these are like, this is obviously a lot more of like an much higher level issues that people can deal with, that James is dealing with. But being adaptable is everything. Being adaptable, being able to adjust on the fly, being able to adjust relative to the things that you can control. Because there's so many things in life that you can't control. So we can't allow ourselves to get dragged under from those things, right? Because we can't control them. So we can't be a victim to them because we can't control them anyway. And grandparents die. You know, people, I mean, and that's not trying to be insensitive. I know the feeling, but it's true, right? People pass. So it's not the standard. It's not the standard, right? I mean, think about it. But people have been dying for millions of years. So it's all about how you respond to it. And it doesn't mean that you don't mourn. It doesn't mean that you don't grieve. It doesn't mean that you don't miss them. That's not what I'm saying. It's not being, I'm not trying to be insensitive. It's like, you know, that thing, it's the past. It's like anything that happened in the past. You can't keep it around. You can learn from it. It can inspire you. It can give you that like little ignition, but at the same time, you can't use it. You can't hold it on and keep it with you like a ball and chain. It can't be holding you back. You have to let go of the past to move into the future, and you have to be present. So there's that nice little balance between learning from the past, learning, and also blocking it the fuck out. Because your past doesn't define you. You have to be loyal to your future. And that's another card on the wall. You need to be loyal to your future self. So what do you want in the future? Who do you want to become? Who do you want to be? What's the kind of person that you want to become? And then be loyal to that person. Practice what that person would preach, right? Practice that. Be that person and make the choices and execute on the tasks that person that you want to be like. Again, that's why it's important to have people in your life, whether it's via podcasts or videos or in your immediate circle, people that you aspire to be like. Because when you surround yourself, whether with Swole cards on the wall, whether listening, reading books, these are things that you need to be like, this is who you want to be loyal to. This is what you want to absorb like a superpower. You want to like absorb this kind of stuff with diffusion. So no joke, James, I would just bury yourself in amazing podcasts and amazing books. There are some great books out there on those fundamental steps. Atomic Habits is a great book for building habits. We talked about the other day, the Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. That's a great book. I mean, harder reads and stuff like that, like, you know, Marcus Aurelius, like Meditations, we're talking about Stoicism, but there's a lot of books along that. And if you go on Amazon or you look on your Kindle or you go on YouTube and watch videos, you can type in these things and see associated videos and learn more stuff on those different veins. But there's a lot of great literature and inspirational things. I mean, a lot of you listen to what? David Goggins and the Jocko podcast and all these people that are just fucking savages and just, they've been through so much. And it's always inspiring to listen from people that have been through so fucking much and have the perspective that you want. It puts more into perspective what you've been through. And when you see other people, and that's, again, bringing it back to the Swole fam, right? Bringing it back to the Swole fam, it's inspiring to see what other people are going through or what other people have overcome. That's why when you share your story and other people respond, that inspires you. Like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. If they lost 200 pounds or if they fucking overcame this, man, I'm not having that bad of a day after all. I can fucking do it. And then you support them and that inspires you and we all grow together. And it's important. That's your community. That's pillar one. That's who you're listening to, what you're surrounding yourself with. That mindset, that's important. What's up, Carl? I joined for $3 a month and you don't get anything. It sucks. No program access. Just want you to purchase more. It's a ripoff. You paid $3. You want all the programs, bro? Carl, you remind me of the guy from Billy Madison. I'm so sorry that I didn't give you all my programs and full access for $3 a month. Sorry, Carl. You don't have to join. You can cancel. You can leave. I appreciate you joining, but it's not a ripoff. I never said you get the programs. It's not a ripoff. You literally get access to the private community. You get access to Swole TV. You get access to the discussion. It says you get access to what it says you get access to. Did you not read what you signed up for? I deliver exactly what I said I deliver for that price. So, I mean, you can go and look for the value that I give for $3. If you can find it, let me know. Welcome to the Swole fam, Carl, or bye, I guess. Toodaloo. You don't have to sign up for anything. I don't mind if you don't sign up. You're welcome to change your mind, Carl. You're welcome to read as well. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, be nice to Carl. Be nice to Carl. Let's see here. Scrolling up. Matthew, learn the lesson and make the lesson a blessing, but let it go while you carry your lesson forward. Then teach others what you can learn from the lesson if you can. Lead by example, pass it on. Let's see here. Josh, low point for me was about 4.5 years ago, and that's when I started taking care of myself. It's like the bow being pulled back to slingshot you into something awesome. That's a great analogy. I've used that one before when you think about like stepping back, reassessing, and then slingshotting forward. I fucking love it. Rich, one day at a time, James. Thoughts with you, mate. Thanks, Rich, for pitching in. Goblin Queen, I feel you, James. My beloved grandma passed away this year and I got my heart broken recently. Just keep your head up and keep going. You're so much stronger than you think. Let's see. Well, you definitely shouldn't just wait there. Defeed. Apologize if I'm butchering that. That's bullshit. If you're in a low point, you shouldn't just sit there and expect an opposite high point. You need to work yourself out of it. Keep grinding. Agreed. You definitely don't sit around. I'm not sure if that was in response to someone else. You definitely don't want to sit around and wait. But being at a low point is relative to a high point if you push forward. On says, I feel James so badly. Honestly, sometimes you need a drastic change. When I was going through my low time, I jumped into Muay Thai and it changed my life. Martial arts is a great thing to get into. Such discipline and room for progress. Like there's such a high, there's endless. It's a lifetime pursuit. So you never actually get to the end point. So there's always that constant pursuit. But that's the same thing like treating fitness and lifestyle, the 7 pillars, treating it like a journey. You know, the journey or the destination, like there's no goal. There's no like, hey, I made it. I'm done. I'm fit now. Like I nailed it. It's like you're always building it. You're always building it and practicing and developing. Sarah, James, I'm sorry for you going through this. I suggest doing small, little things each day. I agree. I agree. Let's see here. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'll read a couple of these. Jocko podcast has been helping me get through a breakup and develop that warrior mentality. It's a great podcast. It's great. It's great. That guy's a fucking beast. Let's see. David, don't worry about it. I feel bad. I just watched the podcast, but I haven't signed up for anything. You don't have to. That's the beautiful thing. You don't have to. Carl didn't have to sign up, but he did. And then decided to complain about what he signed up for. About not getting the things he didn't sign up for. If you sign up for unlimited, Carl, you would have the stuff that you're complaining about not having, as it explains on the site. But it's all good. It's all right. I still love you, Carl. I think we still all love you, Carl. I think we're talking about a proverbial Carl. Ditch the Carl attitude. You're fine. Carl just said, sorry, my fault. I didn't read it. I apologize for my comment. I'm sure it's a great program. Well, you're welcome to stay. No one hates you. We're just talking shit. We look, you went savage, so we went savage. There's no hate, though. There's no hate. There's no hate. Sometimes people get excited. They sign up. They click. And look, it's probably hard, too. It's hard, too, when I'm saying join the Swole fam. Yeah, there's probably, you go and you join the Swole fam. You think it's everything. It's just, take a pause, slow down, take a look. I would stick around. Don't just punch out, but you get a lot of stuff. And you get even more if you want to upgrade, you can. If not, it's all good. But you're welcome to stick. You're welcome to not stick. You're welcome to do whatever you want. But you're welcome, Carl, to be here and use no one. And even everyone's talking like everyone's like, yeah, fuck off, Carl. We don't really. You're welcome to stay. That was just the first. You just get checked. You got checked. You talk shit, you get shit back, and then it's all good. So don't feel like, oh my God, everyone hates me now. Carl's a good name. That's from Billy Madison. Hey, Carl. Right? Oh God, what a good fucking movie. What a good fucking movie. No hate in the Swole fam. No hate. Yeah, we always talk shit here, says Aaron. We sure do. We sure do. Good man, Carl. That's more Swole fam than you know. Well, it takes a lot for someone to be like, oops, yeah, maybe I didn't read it. It's fine. It's cool. All good. All good, Carl. Let's see. David, it could be worse. My sister is called Karen, and she is a total Karen. That's a tough name. That's a tough name to have today. It's tough to have. It's tough for Karen to be your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, savvy pair. Billy Madison equals a good movie? No, just no. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? You don't like Billy Madison? Oh.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
I don't know what to say about that.
Matt Damon.
That's a fucking classic. That's a fucking classic. How could you? How could you smudge? How could you smudge, disrespect Billy Madison like that? Oh, God. Some people just don't get it. What do you think, Pup? That's Papa Swole's favorite movie. You just hurt her feelings. You just hurt her feelings. Look at her. Look at her. Matt Damon.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
Mama always said, we are now dumber for having listened to your comment. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. The Puppy Who Lost His Way. That's her favorite book. The Puppa Who Lost Her Way. Okay, the chlorophyll is a good line. If Puppa likes it, I don't know. We fling shit. We fling shit all the time. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Is anyone else on board with that? Everyone else hates Billy Madison? Come on. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that likes that movie. Get the fuck out of here. That's a classic. That's a fucking classic.
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks.
It's fucking so many juicy one-liners from that movie. Well, today's 4th of July, so tonight I am indoctrinating. Tonight I'm indoctrinating Mama Swole on a 4th of July tradition. So tonight, yeah, there we go. Billy Madison's fucking great. I agree. Tonight, Mama Swole, I'm going to introduce her to the ultimate 4th of July movie, Team America World Police, and she's never seen it. And if you've never seen it, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. So I haven't seen it since last year. But tonight, if you don't know,
Matt Damon.
you need to go watch that movie. That's 4th of July right there. That's America. That's America. You hate Jews? Is that what you just said? That's what it means nowadays. That's what it means nowadays. That's what it means. That's what you're trying to say, right? That's what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You don't like Adam Sandler. Oh, gee. Well, Little Nicky. Jesus Christ. I don't know about that movie. Hey, Little Nicky. That was fucking bad. That was so fucking bad. That was bad. That was bad. Matt Damon. America. He's weird. Hey, he is weird. He is weird. He is weird. He is weird. Happy Gilmore. You jackass. What else do I got here? What other audio do I got here? I got some good stuff. If you don't like Billy Madison, right? Come on, stop whining. That's my salty cue. When someone's salty, we drop the salt. I haven't dropped the salt in a while. Oh man. Yeah, Nikki was bad. That movie was bad. No, it's not wrong to be weird. It's all right. Look, that's the beautiful thing. Some people are going to like those movies. Some people don't. Some people fucking hate my sense of humor. So it's all good. You're never going to have everyone like anything, everything. Anything or everything. Let's see what else we got here.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, if I wasn't wearing pants, I guess I am wearing shorts on the 4th of July. It's a great live cast. Hank Hill. Damn it, Bobby. You're not making this easy on me, boy.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
Oh, I love it when we level up the soundboard. The gems. Billy Madison's peak comedy. No way it could have been released today with the SJW crowd. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Man, you go back a few years, you can't show any of those fucking movies. Everything's censored to the gills. Everything's fucking censored to the gills. Like I said, if you're just tuning in now, remember the video I said that got blocked for me today? This one got blocked. The thumbnail got removed. This one got fucking removed. It got removed because I guess I'm close to that chick's fupa or something. I had to replace it with this, as if that's even better. Wah, wah, wah. Are you telling me with all the sounds you don't have a damn it, Bobby? Not bad. Don't find him funny to be a good actor. It's all good. Poor Adam Sandler. Poor Adam Sandler. Poor Adam Sandler. You wouldn't be able to make Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, that's a classic. Robin Williams. Yeah. Nah, you wouldn't be able to make a... God damn it, Bobby. No, you wouldn't be able to make half the... You can't fucking move any of these movies today. Not a chance. Not a chance. Let's give away the Swole card so you guys can all go watch some... We can't go watch fireworks at all, right? Everyone's setting off shit in their backyard. Don't light your hand on fire. Don't blow anything up. Don't be an idiot, please. Don't be an idiot. I want to get steak wasted. That's about right. That's about fucking right. Oh, did I forget this? That's about right, Bobby. That's about right. Get this here. All right. Instagram restricted me training next to my boyfriend at one time, showing his abs. So a morbidly obese person training in abs equals too offensive. Today, Junior. Oh, good lines. Now you're making me reminisce. All right, fam. Let's get into what are we doing today? What are we doing this here? Let's get the Swole card. Where are we? I'm losing my mind. I'm getting lost in the comments. There we go. Quality over quantity. Let's give away this Swole card. I'll count America. I'll count America. It'll count. It'll count. Little Swole card party. Winning today's Swole card. Who's going to win? Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. America. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yvonne Solomon. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
I think that might be your first Swole card. I don't recall the name. Congratulations, Yvonne. Very nice. Everyone say congratulations. Nothing like a good Yvonne. Nothing like a good Yvonne Solomon. Very nice. Congratulations, everyone. Round of applause. Yvonne, you have won today's Swole card. Just send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 1520 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. We'll send you this very card. Papa Swolio and Tess Hornaday not included. Everyone say congratulations, Yvonne. Congratulations. Everyone, yay, congratulations. Oh, you fucking babies.
Come on, stop
Be
whining.
nice. Be nice. Be nice. There you go. I kind of lurk in the chat a bitch, but I kind of lurk in the chat a bit, but I watch every live stream. Thanks. Well, you commented the right time. You commented the right time. Smash the like button right now before you go. Come on, smash it.
Matt Damon.
Smash. Smash that like button. Smash it. Smash it. Smash it. What else we got? Smash it. Smash it. Some gorillas at the buzzer. Smash that like button. So we got some new juice. Oh, we got some breaking. We got some breaking sauce. This dropped a little bit a while ago. A little bit a while ago. A little bit. You can lurk all you want. I don't mind a good lurk. Everyone loves a good lurk here on the Swole fam. This is a brand new drop about new world records. Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut and that other girl. Miko Suer, something like that. This guy ate fucking 75 hot dogs. Now, obviously, mukbanging and face fucking is fucking gross, but this guy's a legend when it comes to the hot dog eating. And he seems like a nice guy, but it's just nasty. It's nasty to watch, but just fucking unreal. So I cover it. It's 75. How do you set a fucking... Where does he put it? What the fuck is wrong with this guy's body? How do you do that? How do you fucking do that? How do you fucking do that? Anyway, that's brand. Nothing more American than a hot dog eating contest. It's fucking insane. 75 hot dogs. Oh my God. Anyway, so that video about it, it's more like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore. Don't even know. Little Britain, a massive show in the UK, was canceled on Netflix recently because of recent events. What in particular? Who knows? What's up, Papa Swole? I was scrolling on Facebook earlier and the video was playing of him eating. I was able to watch maybe 5 seconds and got sick to my stomach. He sweats. He sweats unbelievably. And like literally when I was watching like the clip, the last couple seconds, he ate like 2 hot dogs in the last fucking 3. I don't even know how he got 2 out. I saw him eat 1. I guess there were 2 in there. This guy is just like a vacuum cleaner. It seems like a nice, I mean, look, I mean, all the content I make about face fucking, aside from people like Nico Cotto, you know, it's not about people are, I don't think these people are assholes necessarily. It's just the intent. Like, what are you putting out? What kind of content are you putting out? Everyone that's making these mukbang face fucking videos. I mean, it's like, what's your intent for putting that content out? It's to get views. For most people, it's about getting views. I mean, if you're putting out content, it's about getting views. What message is being sent? So it's not necessarily about that person being a shitty fucking person. You know, I'm talking about them, when I talk about people, I'm talking about them in context of what that video that they're putting out. I don't know them personally, but that's my opinion based on their intent for putting out that content. So yeah, he seems like look, I don't know him. I don't know. I don't think anyone here knows him, but this guy fucking eats a lot of fucking food and man, he's got to be banged up. I don't know how the fuck you're not ripped apart from eating that much food. I don't know how you're not just like destroying your body. Fucking savage. Ugh. First day lurking, just loving what's going on here. Who knows what's going on? We're still trying to figure out 1,520 episodes in a row, and I don't think anyone here still knows what's going on. Like, there's a slight idea. Like, I think we kind of have an idea what's going on, but not really. Not really. We kind of know. We kind of know. I still don't know what's going on. I'm still surprised that you're all watching. I'm surprised you're still here. Every day, I'm like, I'm going live. I don't think anyone's going to show up. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Not on Facebook. No one watches this fucking shit on Facebook, apparently. People watch on Facebook. They tune in at the beginning, and then everyone comes over to YouTube. I don't know what you all do, but the numbers, like, they're, like, even, and then all of a sudden, everyone comes over to YouTube. I don't know what that's all about. But whenever I go live, it's like Facebook is winning, and then YouTube wins. And then there's like, by the end of the broadcast, there's no one watching on Facebook. Like there's a few right now. And there's like 12 times, 15 times the amount of people watching on YouTube. So I don't know what you all do. I guess you get Facebook alerts or something more than YouTube, and then you come over here after. I don't know. And that's what makes it great. Yeah, no one fucking knows what's going on. No one knows. Cat, this is like meditation. We need it for mental health. Me too. We all dragging each other along when motivation is a hoe. Yeah, I feel it. I feel you. Oh, we have to go like the YouTube video. Ah, and got to shove it up YouTube's ass. Well, they're shoving up my ass. No, sir. I don't like it. I don't like it. Facebook notifies, but we come here for better streaming. I hear you. I hear you. All right, fam. All right, fam. I'm going to go get a little pump on. It's 6:30 Eastern time. If you're going to watch fireworks, I don't think there are fireworks anywhere, or it's socially distancing fireworks. Anyway, be safe. Please, I don't want to hear any stories in the Swole fam of someone blew off their fucking hand doing fireworks. If you're doing fireworks, have the longest fucking fuse on earth. Just don't do something stupid. Be smart. It's not worth it. Eat healthy. Go watch Team America World Police or something like that. Go spend time with your family or friends, but be smart. And tomorrow is the Sunday Fun Day, and Monday is our accountability meeting. So happy birthday, America. Go unite with people that you care about. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 1521 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Peace McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio, out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so